Appreciate everybody coming out and covering Penn State football. Appreciate you guys weathering the early weather. Obviously, overall, happy to get a win against a good football team. We give those guys a bunch of credit. Good football team. They obviously had a plan, and they did a really good job at executing the plan. You know, a couple of things that I think were huge in the game. The starting field position battle. They were able to win that with the 21-yard line, which I thought was significant. Turnover battle. Both teams did a really good job protecting the ball. One turnover could have been the difference in that game. Penalty battle. I'll probably avoid that subject. The explosive play battle. We were tied. So very, very competitive game. Some things that jump out. Journey Brown, 85-yard run, second longest non-scoring run in Penn State history. Jordan Stout with a 57-yard field goal breaks the school record since 1975 by Chris Barr, who went to my high school. Jordan Stout, first Penn State kicker since 2008 to have 2 or more field goals over 50 yards since Kevin Kelly, who also went to my high school. Journey Brown had his first career 100-yard game, which was awesome. I thought Blake Gillikin was huge. 6 of his 7 punts inside the 20-yard line, which put them in long field position, put our defense in really good position. We got to get off the field and keep that field position a little bit more consistently. Overall, in the series, 1-0 this week, but in the series, 140 points to 72 points. And then, you know, obviously, whenever you can keep a team to 24 yards rushing, you got a chance to be successful. 24 yards we held them to, which is significant. Obviously, I thought the early story of the game was they were able to pressure and get to our quarterback. Maybe not sacks, but we were able to hit them and get pressure on them. We weren't able to get pressure on their quarterback. I thought that was the early story of the game, but after halftime, we were able to get them, you know, either hit, moved out of the pocket, scrambled, plays like that, which I think helped us. But we stopped the run, I mean, all night long, and I thought that was really important because I know it's the style of play that they want to play. Open up the questions, guys.
Questions for Coach? Raise your hand. We'll get a mic to you.
And can you say whether you guys weathered the weather? Can you say that?
Sure.
I led with that. Probably wasn't good.
Hey James, since you were left, I guess it is.
Yes, sir.
Noah Kane came in and gave you a pretty good spark. Was there a rotation you guys were using there for the rest of the game, or how come he didn't come back in after that series?
Yes, the same rotation we had, but I did think that he ran really well on that drive. I've said it to you guys before. He's not going to do a whole lot that just kind of blows you away. He's just so productive. You know, he's going to get a 4-yard run and fall for 6. He's going to get a 3-yard run and fall for 5. That was one of the things I know on the headset right afterwards. That on that last drive we were saying, you know, we probably should have, you know, subbed him in because that would have been a good situation for his style of running. But I thought he played really well. We got confidence in all 4 backs. All 4 backs did some really good things that jump out in my mind. Obviously, Journey with over 100 yards. I think about Ricky Slade on the big pass play on the angle route. Obviously Noah Kane as well. So, you know, a bunch of guys doing some really good things for us.
James, the goal line stop there for your defense, 3 stops. How would you kind of describe what you saw from your defense there, and were you surprised at all that Pitt sent out the field goal unit with under 5 minutes to go with a 7-point deficit?
Well, you know, obviously the 1-yard line, that's impressive. That's hard to do. You know, I mean, that is hard to do. I thought, you know, I think they started with a pass. You know, we were able to flush them in the pocket. Obviously, the 4th and 1 call they made was a really good call. We lost our eyes on the tight end on the short yardage situation with 4th and 1. Very similar to who I think, you know, we had against Wisconsin a few years ago. Very similar look to that. But yeah, when you're able to you know, stop someone at the 1-yard line, get them moving backwards, and then obviously you know miss the field goal. I mean, that's significant in the game. Obviously, you know, the decision that they made. You know, I felt like you know, the decision they made obviously was make sure they get points. They had lost momentum. They started at the 1-yard line. They were going backwards. If they get points at that time, then obviously the next time they get the ball, a touchdown wins the game for them rather than tie. It's hard for me to sit here and say, you know, necessarily exactly what he was thinking, but the touchdown would have gave him the win. I'm assuming that's what they thought. Had a lot of confidence in their defense that they'd stop us and get back on the field.
Corey?
The explosive plays continue to be something that you're really banking on. How were you able to do those today? And the flip side of that is, what do you have to do to get a little bit more consistency?
Yeah, we missed a couple of them that we had. You know, we had guys behind them, and just a couple of them we overthrew. A couple of them we left inside, especially the vertical balls. We want to keep those things outside, even if they're short. We want our receivers to leave room on the sideline for the quarterback and be able to adjust to the ball, and we didn't do that. You know, I think that was, you know, probably the biggest factor, but I thought they had a good plan. They're playing press man on the outside, which is what they play, or they played press bail and tried to take away the shots, you know, tried to take away the shots from us. So, again, you know, I think I got a lot of respect for Coach Narduzzi as a defensive guy. They always play really tough. And then I do think he gets very involved with us in how to attack our defense from a defensive perspective. So, you know, good game, but obviously very excited to get the win.
James, Kenny Pickett attempted 52 passes. You guys had 3 sacks. Were you satisfied with the pass rush?
No, we gotta get to the quarterback more consistently. It's really been, you know, I think the last 2 weeks when we came into the season really feeling like that was going to be a strength of ours, and it hasn't necessarily showed up that way. So, you know, we'll study that and make sure that we're doing the things, because we think we have the guys to do it. But we haven't got the pressure that we think we should get. But once again, they rushed for 24 yards. It's hard to win. It's hard to win games with 24 yards rushing.
James, 100 years between these two teams. What does it mean to you to end the last scheduled game with a win? And can you describe the intensity today?
1-0, awesome. Awesome being 1-0. I thought the 4-game series was great. You know, very competitive. You know, that first game, this last game was very competitive as well. You know, we're happy to be 3-1 in this series. We're happy to be 1-0.
James, to your left, after the missed field goal, you guys got 1 first down, but gave the ball back with 1:59 to go. What was your opinion of the 4-minute offense today?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I mean, the third down call, we weren't successful because one guy ran the wrong play. And it's hard to be successful when you got one guy that thought it was a different call. We felt like we were gonna get a big play in that situation, and it got stopped. But we gotta be clean. You know, we gotta be clean. There's no doubt about it. We were able to get a first down. We were able to swing field position. I mean, obviously, you'd love to end the ball on your terms, either with a touchdown or kneeling down at the end of the game or whatever it may be. But most importantly, we made them burn their timeouts. We were able to get a first down. You know, obviously, when you run the ball in that situation, you don't pick it up on third down. I get it, but you know, we felt very good about the call, but we didn't execute the call.
James, what explanation, if any, did you get from them on the kick catch interference penalties?
Yeah, I'm not getting into officiating. You know,
Time for 2 more.
James.
That's a fine if I say something the wrong
Did they
way.
give you any explanation on it?
No.
James, right in front of you. Your offense is 12 for 12 in the red zone with 9 touchdowns. For a young offense, that's huge. What's allowed them to be so successful in the red area?
I think we got, you know, a really good scheme and game plan each week where, you know, some of the RPO stuff we do creates conflict. We feel good about our plan there. Obviously, the story for us is we got to continue to get better on third down and be a little bit more consistent. Missed a couple throws and a couple plays that we needed to make. But overall, you know, I think we got a really good plan in the red zone. I think that's been a similar theme the last 2 years. We've been pretty good in the red zone. We need to continue to do that. And the other theme is we got to be better on third down. You know, I think leading into this game, we'll look at it, but we were leading the nation, I think, in explosive plays. And I think we were second in the nation in creating first downs on first and second down. Our defense, I think, was 6th in the nation in getting to third down, stopping people on first and second down. The next step for us is on both offense and defense, you know, continue to get better on third down. So we're going to enjoy this win. We got to go into the bye week and we got to take advantage of it. We gotta have a really good plan for the bye week, which between the sports scientists and the coaches and everybody, I think we've done a good job there, but we gotta take the next step, and this is gonna be important that we handle this week the right way, because we got a really good opponent.
Hi, Coach. Obviously, Sean Clifford had a lot of pressure on him throughout the game. What changes did you make to kind of alleviate some of that pressure?
Your mic went off, I couldn't hear you.
Hello. Sorry. Obviously, Sean Clifford had a lot of pressure throughout him on the game. Did you make any changes to try to alleviate some of that pressure?
No, we went into this knowing they had a defensive tackle that we felt like could be a problem. The other thing is they were very aggressive in their blitz game and how they attacked our running backs. We had some conversations at halftime that we thought could help move in the pocket, help with that. Some of the things that we like to do in terms of free release in the back, which we made a big play to Ricky Slade, or even the screen game, which continues to be a problem for our defense and needs to be a bigger part of our offense. So those are the things that I think we discussed at halftime that we just got to do a better job.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.